Hello to all my picking buddies out there. I just wanted to share some items that I found and over the holidays. Hey, I hope you've had a great Christmas time, and I hope you're looking forward to a great new year, and I hope you have a great new year finding a lot of stuff and doing a lot of picking. So hey, got to spend time with the family. My sister and I went to several places down in my hometown, a local thrift store, a flea market, and that sort of thing. We just had a good time hanging out and finding some cool stuff. I also went through the big city and of course got to stop at the big thrift stores there and Goodwills and that sort of thing. And I just wanted to show you real quickly some of the items that I picked up over the holidays, over the Christmas holiday. It's more than a holiday. I picked up this stained glass lamp. Great for the man cave. It looks like it's from about the 70s if I had to guess. This would have had a piece that actually hangs to the ceiling with a chain coming down to it. Somebody's cut it off and put a plug in on it. I'll kind of clean that up and leave the plug in. I like that idea, and I'll probably do a long chain on it or something for somebody for a man cave, or great over a pool table. It's got the light up in there. Kind of a cool item. I got that out of a thrift store, and the lady gave me a whole box for $10. I mean, a box like this, just fill it up. And it's a local one down at my family's hometown, and it's messy. You can barely get through the front door, but that's the kind of place that I like, because I can go to digging and finding some cool stuff. I picked up and threw in that box these coffee cups. These are kind of neat if you can just gather these up. I usually run across these particular kind. They're made in Japan, marked on the bottom. You can pick them up at garage sales quite often, usually for 10 cents, 25 cents a cup, that sort of thing. But they actually sell well if you can get a whole set of them. I sell them individually in my flea market place. I also found this Dixie beer. Marked Dixie beer right down here. Dixie beer from right down here in New Orleans. I've not seen this particular bottle cap opener, but it's kind of neat. That was awesome find. Threw this piece of copper in the mix. This went on the back of a lantern, and I figured the copper's worth throwing in the box. In that box, I picked up this nice heavy tray, older tray. It's marked on the bottom, handcrafted, that sort of thing. Real neat piece. I'll sell that at my flea market. Also went to a large flea market down there in my hometown, and I picked up this. This is Fenton, blue Fenton glass compote. I paid $4 for it. $4 for a nice piece of Fenton. That's a pretty good deal. I'll turn around and actually sell that piece probably between $15 and $20. Make a nice little profit off of that. Then I went to the Gateway or Goodwill store, and I found these two pieces for $1. They're kind of neat, real solid, not real cheap made. They were actually still covered up in paper. I found them down in a box. Another thing I found down in a box at the Goodwill, I paid $1 for it. Look at that, Nintendo Game Boy Advance. I don't know if it works. I'll get my plug out, and I hadn't checked it yet, but it also came with a game. Can't beat that. Backyard football. Look at there. Also in a kind of an odd green color. I hadn't noticed those much. I actually have a red one as well. Another item I picked up at Flea Market down there. Two different items I picked up at Flea Market. This is real heavy. It's a cast iron pot holder piece with whatever you call it, ceramic. I paid $1.50 for this piece. Isn't that cool? Great colors. They had that way too cheap. For $1, somebody selling at Flea Market ought to know better than to sell a nice piece, heavy piece like this for $1.50. Good night. Another piece that I got for $1.50. Another, basically a pot holder type deal, or something you set your pot on, not a pot holder. But I paid $1.50 for it. You probably saw in one of my previous videos, if you've been watching, that I had an owl exactly like this, done exactly like this. That owl I actually sold for $8. I think I paid 50 cents or $1 for that owl. And this likewise I paid $1.50 for. Just a cool piece. I almost didn't want to sell the owl. It was good. They're just neat. But I can't hold on to everything. Don't be a collector too much. Hey, I found this Super Soaker at the Goodwill store. Paid $1 for it. I hadn't tested it yet, but I hadn't run across one of these yet that I can't fix. It's not the season for these, but I'll hold on to this and probably sell it between $14 and $20 more than likely. Trigger works good. You can hear it. But I hadn't fully tested it. Like I say, those are actually an easy fix if you're kind of handy with stuff. Paid $1.25 a piece for all these Spiderman books. This is a complete set of 4. These are little hard books. Kind of neat. Only paid $1.25 for all 5 of these. These 4 being a set, and this was just an extra that was in there. $1.25 for those. I think I'd do alright with that. Paid $2.50 for this Dickens Village series, David Copperfield, Mr. Whitfield's Solicitor's House, from the Heritage Collection, Department 56. I looked at the date on this particular piece when I opened it up, and it's in perfect condition, nothing wrong with it with the box. I paid $2.50 for this. This one, over the holiday seasons, sells from 15, 16, around that, averaging selling. And if you hold on to them a little bit longer, the older they get, the better off you are. I actually have a number of Department 56 pieces in the regular Snow Village. They sell very well. I'll actually hold off till next Christmas season to sell this piece. But $2.50, I couldn't pass it up. I also picked up these two, a pair of shelves. Paid $3 a piece for these. This one has the door with the hinge that works, and this one paid $3 a piece for them. Hey, I'll sell them for about $9, $10 a piece. Make a little profit off of those. Nothing major, but $3 a piece. I couldn't pass them up. Look at this. An old Timex clock, works just fine. Made in the USA. Timex takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Look at that. Isn't that a cool piece? I've run across a number of these old neat looking clocks, and they actually sell very well. This was actually in the box of the $10 stuff I got, so that's another part of that lot. And I had some more in that lot that I left with my sister, because she puts a lot of stuff on eBay for me, because I just can't put everything I get on eBay. Also went to in the Goodwill store. I went up to the front, and they keep some of their, what they call their more expensive stuff in their glass, or stuff they don't want people to steal. And I saw these old Super Nintendo cartridges down in there, and there were 8 of them. And I asked the young lady there, I said, how much y'all selling those for? $2 a piece. $2 a piece. Now these are not just, the only one that I've not heard of was Final Fight. But $2 a piece for these. With the exception of that one, all the rest of them are stuff like Super Mario Kart. Check it out on eBay. This cartridge, this one alone sells for $15. Super Mario All-Stars, another $15. Mario World. Donkey Kong Country, another $15 cartridge. I have 2 of those. I bought all 8 of these for $2 a piece. I'm only in at $16. Isn't that awesome? Donkey Kong Country 2. Mortal Kombat 2. Check them out. They're very nice and clean. Good condition. Awesome find there. I'll make some good money off of that. Also in that $10 box from down in Tylertown, my hometown down in Tylertown, was this little feller. This is a Madame Alexander doll from McDonald's. This is part of the Alice in Wonderland series, and I don't know, probably about 15 or so of these now. About to get the whole crew of them, And if you can usually get these, and I buy boxes of toys when I go out to garage sales. If there's several boxes and there's a lot of stuff in them, I'll make the homeowner an offer on the whole boxes. Usually I get several boxes of toys for like $5. You know, the most I've ever paid was $10, and that was like for 4 big old boxes full of toys. I've never come out wrong on that, and I usually find stuff like this up. You pile them up, sell them in a lot, they do well. I'm about to get on another full lot of these. Well, I think that's about it for right now. A lot of my church members, they all know that I buy and sell stuff all the time. They're always coming in my office. Half of them buy from me. They'll come in and see what I got laying around. They're like, oh, I want that. You know, and I'll sell it to them. Usually, I make a profit, but I sell it pretty cheap to them. I gotta love them. But not only that, they'll just bring me items. They bring items right in my office. I'll come in my office sometimes, and there's just stuff laying on the floor. There it is, and a lot of it's real cool items. Let me show you something that I just come in over the holidays, and sitting in my office is this Disc Go case. This is for little 45 records. Look at this. Not only is it the case, but it's full on the top. Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. Take a chance. I haven't even looked through these things. Sea Cruise from Frankie Ford. Let's Jump the Broomstick from Brenda Lee. That's an older one. I hadn't even been through all these things, but isn't that just a cool item that one of my church members left and just gave me? Cool little item. A Disc Go case. Where are you gonna find something like that? That's awesome. Hey, I hope y'all have a great new year. Y'all have a good time picking. Just have a great year picking. Go out there and just have fun. You know, I do this. This is part-time for me, and it's the most fun that I could possibly have. Hey, love God, love others.